Hey folks, it is time. I just lost my co-host. That's too funny. Anyway, um anyway, it is time. It is time. We are about to go live. We're about to launch Frankenstein Visions. We're going to be launching at 10 o'clock on the dot. I'm going to try to get my co-host back. One sec. Do. Oh, it's so surreal at this point. Essentially, I've been working on this with the, of course, the entire team for about, geez, it's been about a year and a half right now. We've been working on this project, so I cannot wait. We're minutes away from unleashing this into the world. Um, all right, we got a couple of folks on here. Hey, Emmanuel. So Emmanuel says, "Woo, launch day." Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, our friend Emmanuel is the guy. If you've seen a lot of these videos that we've been posting up lately, he came out and he was the guy that did all the photography and the videography. So, very grateful to Emmanuel. Um, and we'll definitely be putting some of his links up with this as well, so that if you're interested in doing your own either photography sessions or video, I think he does wedding videos, all that good stuff. We'll make sure that you're able to find them there. Hey, my man Jay. Oh, I think there he is.
There we go.
My man Jay here, Jay Crawford. I remember Jay. I remember you took a day off when Dracula launched in order to get that early bird, and I really appreciate that, and I appreciate your support. Crystal's on. Yay, you got this. Thanks, Crystal.
Hi, everyone.
We have Sam Noir on, and Sam, I was just saying how surreal it is. We've been working on this for like a year and a half with the team, and the time is finally here. We have Emmanuel on
Yes.
again, who's been
Oh,
really
wow.
great, supporting us. So yeah, it's been
No, thanks
fantastic.
for everyone tuning in live. And T minus, how many minutes do we got?
We got
50
2
minutes?
minutes, 2 minutes to
Oh,
go.
wow. Fantastic. Jay Crawford runs his show. If he wants to give that a plug in the comments, Crystal as well is going to be doing some cosplaying at an upcoming event for Frankenstein Visions as well. If you want to throw your Instagram in the tag there, and Emmanuel as well. She's got a fantastic risograph print. We'll talk about that in just a few
Oh no,
minutes.
it's Emmanuel Mello. He's the
Oh,
photographer.
sorry.
Wrong.
Yeah, this is the thing. Multiple. Shout out to Emmanuel as well. If he has links to his filmmaking or whatever, he was instrumental in shooting a lot of our video content
Yeah.
with Gary the Grave Robber. Uh, yeah, you'll get to see the Kickstarter video itself, starring Sam Agro as the new Slam Press Tomes mascot, as well as a lot of little commercials, shall we say, as we promotional video content as the campaign goes on.
That's right. And I have to say, I don't know what I'm more excited about when we hit goal, the fact that we hit goal, or the fact that I get to release the we hit goal video, because the we hit goal video is epic. It's amazing. So I cannot wait till we get there. Um all
Well,
right.
we've got about a minute left, but
Actually
keep an eye on the clock there, Martin.
it's 10 o'clock. It's
It's
time.
hit it.
All right, we're hitting launch.
Let's
I
do
have
it.
launched the
Get
project.
ready to grab your early bird tiers, everyone. This one's a really special one. There's some exclusives that you don't want to miss out on.
Hey!
Opa!
We
There,
are live.
fantastic.
We are
And
live. Check
who's
it
going to
out.
be our first pledger? Let's. What do you think? Do you have any suspicions on who's going to pledge
I
first?
I
Everyone,
think it's gonna be Jay.
there we go. Everyone races for their
I think
pledging.
I think Jay, he was the first one last time.
Oh,
So
was he? Shout
yeah,
out
he
to
was.
Jay.
I think
All right. Well, let's quickly scroll over what we want to describe to everyone first and foremost. 35 plus artists. What's the final tally? 38 artists, I think.
38. Yes,
And
38
a
artists.
murderer's row of talent are all creating their interpretation of Mary Shelley's classic Gothic thriller, whether they're sort of expanding on it or coming up with their own take on certain scenes. It's going to be phenomenal. This is an art gallery in a book form. Uh, it's an illustrated art book, essentially, with quotations from the book opposite each illustration.
Absolutely.
Two beautiful
Uh,
formats.
yep. So, do we want to head? We want to talk about some of the offerings, or we'll want to go right to
Uh, let's
right to the main one?
let's go right to the main one first, so people know what the early bird is.
Yeah, let's do that.
This is the star of the show, and then we'll go back and expand on
The
some of the
lightning
others.
bolt.
But for the
Uh,
people who are jumping in right away, let's give them a
yeah.
rundown.
So this is a really fantastic deal. So you get $165 worth of value. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Here we are. You get $115 worth of value on this, and we are selling it right now for 79 Canadian. So what you get is you get the Ken Lashley hardcover, and it's going to be signed by Ken Lashley. We're also going to have an Emmanuel Chanteneuf signed 8x10 risograph. For those that are not familiar, risograph is a different way of doing printing. Think of it almost like screen printing a T-shirt. So it looks like Jay's already pledged.
There you go.
Fantastic, Jay. So
Thanks, buddy.
it's gonna look absolutely beautiful. And on that particular one, I was working with Emmanuel on that, and we're gonna put it in sort of the color is actually called plum, but it's sort of a purplish type color, which is gonna look absolutely stunning with that piece that she put together. The piece she put together is a piece of Mary Shelley herself sitting on essentially a throne of skulls and body parts. It's just absolutely fantastic. In
We should
addition,
Oh,
sorry,
sorry. We should mention that
yeah,
these two items are exclusive to
yes,
the special collector sets.
yeah,
So the early bird set, and then there's a couple of other sets, but there's only 50 of the early bird at this discount,
yep,
and you've only got 72 hours to pledge for it. So it
yep,
ends and disappears after 72 hours. So don't hesitate.
yep. You're gonna want to jump on that. Um, but in addition to to the hardcover, in addition to the print, we're also throwing in 6 mini prints, various mini prints that I've personally selected because I think, well, I mean, they're all stunning pieces, but I think it's a nice cross section of what the book has to offer. So those in itself, you could frame up if you'd like, or keep them, or even, use them for whatever you want. But we're also throwing in the mini prints, and of course, if you're a digital person, you like to look at things digitally, we're throwing in the PDF as well for that early bird,
And
the lightning bolt.
what's the size of the mini prints?
The size of the mini pants, they're sort of
The
postcard
mini
size, so they're all,
pants?
yeah. Did I say mini pants?
Yeah, the mini
I'm
print.
sorry, folks. It's been a
No, no,
long
we're
ride.
giving little tiny pants out
Little pants.
here.
See, now someone's gonna be coming back and saying, "Where's my pants?" Um, It's been a long road, but exciting. And yeah, so the mini prints are 5 by 7, so little postcard size prints. So yeah, yeah, they were very popular last time when we did Dracula, so we're doing them again. So there you go. If you're looking for the book, if you're looking for a little piece of wall art that'll look beautifully framed. I can't wait to frame mine up, and some additional art. Then definitely look at the lightning bolt deal, which is happening only in the first 72 hours, only for the first 50. So jump on that right away if you're thinking about getting that.
And how about we go over to the sum of all parts as well? This is what
Yeah.
you're pointing out.
Yes, so this is what I call the baller edition. So the baller edition includes the Frankenstein statue. So it's a mini statue. It's just about 4 inches tall. It has been designed by the fantastic Amanda Daly, and it is based on a fantastic piece by Paul Lemenko. Um, Polamenko's art piece is absolutely stunning. And I think when that was released very early on, he was one of the first ones to release his. A lot of the artists were just in awe and I was definitely in awe of what he created. So we decided two things with that piece. One, we're doing a special cover that will feature that piece, and in addition, we use that as the basis for the statue that Amanda Daly put together. So you're going to get the statue. Again, this is one of the only places where you'll be able to get a Ken Lashley signed limited edition hardcover. This is one of the only places you're going to get that Rizzo print from Emmanuel. Um, we're also throwing an additional signed print, and that additional signed print will be and this is the only place you're going to get it, is Jason Lowe. Um, whose career has just sort of exploded in the last
Eisner
year.
Award winner for Afterlift and
Yeah,
Marvel, yeah, artist.
yes, and he was kind enough to create a piece for this, and not only that, he will also be signing a print for the Sum of All Parts as well. In addition to that, you're going to get the regular soft cover by Mr. Richard Pace, and you're also going to be getting the covers by Adam Gorham and Paul Lemenko. So you're essentially getting everything in the kitchen sink here, right? You're getting three soft covers, you're getting the hardcover, you're getting the statue, you're getting the Rizzo print, which and the signed hardcover, which are only going to be here in the early bird. You're getting the signed print by Jason Lowe, and we're also throwing in the 6 mini prints as well, like we had similar to the Lightning Bolt deal. So that's everything. So what you're getting with that is a $330 value, and we wanted to discount that for $279.
So a special bundled price, and I
Yep.
believe there's only 20 of these, correct?
Yes, that's important. Yes, there's only 20 of these available, so if you are interested in that, you might want to jump on that right away as well.
And the bust itself is exclusive to this tier in the gold paint format.
Good point.
It'll be
Yes,
hand painted by you.
yes, yes. So we're going to do essentially, it's going to be two ways you could get the bust. You could get the bust through the sum of all parts, or you could get it essentially separately. If you're getting it separately, I'm going to be painting it in a black and white. But if you want to pick up the sum of all parts, I'm going to do a special sort of black with a gold highlight. Special sort of treatment just for this particular tier.
Brilliant. Now
Yep.
let's talk about the book itself. Let's scroll back up there and
All right.
have a look at the soft covers, the hard cover, and the variant covers as well.
Absolutely. Let's do this. Oh, let me hold on. Let me go back to the
Um,
regular.
no worries. So
I'll have to see
have
our faces for a second.
we have a regular cover with Richard Pace, best known for Image Comics Pit, created by Dale Keown back in the day, and currently one of, uh, in my opinion, one of the best series out there right now, Second Coming. Just some
Mm.
wonderful scathing satire that imagines if uh, Jesus was roommates with Superman.
Hey, Emmanuel said he was second to pledge.
There we go.
Thanks, buddy. All right, so here's the cover or the mock-up of the cover, essentially. But here is the beautifully rendered um, Richard Pace cover. It is an absolute stunner. I know when Richard Pace originally put this out, I think it was Bill Sienkiewicz commented on it and said, "Wow." So that's high praise indeed.
It is. Marvel creator Bill Sienkiewicz, best known for Elektra Assassin and New Mutants.
Yeah.
Very high praise indeed.
Yeah. So that's the regular cover. Let's go down. Okay, so then we have a couple of variant covers. We're going to have those revealed as we go on with our Kickstarter. So look out for those. I will say I've seen some of the early roughs, particularly with the Adam Gorham one, and it's stunning. And also the Ken Lashley one. I've seen the rough for that too, and it's absolutely stunning. So
Yeah, those are out there on social media, so you can have a look at the Slam Press Tomes Facebook page or the Instagram,
that's right.
and have a look at those in progress. And actually, we can continue to show in progress before the final reveal. But let's talk a little bit about Paul Lamenko's.
Yeah, so Paul Lamenko's. I'm going to move up so you can see the bigger picture
So
here.
Paul Lamenko has done variant covers for Vampirella and Valiant comics. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful painted art. This guy is incredibly talented. Hand paints everything. You and I are both huge fans. He's done covers for me as well on Cauldron magazine. I can't say enough good things about Paul, especially his work ethic. He really, really always delivers.
Yes, absolutely. And I will say, what I found very stunning about about this piece is it's painted. It's not digitally enhanced. It's not digitized. And he did this sort of where you take a photograph and it's sort of like the foreground is in focus while the background is blurred out. He did
Mhm,
this sort of effect, but as a painting. And I
mhm.
think it just pops because it almost looks 3D the way that the piece is. So a couple of things about this. This is going to be its own variant, a very limited variant cover. This is the model that we're using for the sculpture, and Paul Lemenko has graciously allowed us to essentially do a Sketchelmania, which we'll have tomorrow night. He's going to be on Sketchelmania, so you could watch him draw live. And we're going to be doing monsters, so it's going to be pretty awesome.
And not only draw live, he paints live. It's stunning to see him work. It's quite incredible. So I encourage everyone to tune in for that. And where can they tune in for that, Martin?
So that will be, you could check it out on the Sketchelmania Facebook page. You could also look at the Sketchelmania um,
YouTube
let's
channel?
see, YouTube channel as well. Yes, absolutely. And of course, you could look at my personal Facebook page. It'll all be on those.
Terrific, terrific. And just a little shout out to Adam Gorham and Ken Lashley. For those who don't know, what are some of Adam and Ken's credits?
Wow.
We're very, very fortunate. But just throw out a couple of
All right. Well,
best known credits. Just
some of Adam Gorham's stuff. I mean, he's been working for Marvel for years. He did Rocket Raccoon.
yeah,
One
some of
of
the
my
X-Men titles as well.
He's done X-Men. One of my favorite titles that Adam has done is his Godzilla. Absolutely loved his Godzilla title. Um, Now Ken Lashley has pretty much done it all. I mean, from a
Hmm.
Marvel standpoint, he, and a DC standpoint,
Yeah.
worked on the Doomsday, like the Superman Doomsday. He's worked on a number of X-Men titles, like X-Men Gold, current run of X-Men. He's worked from a cover standpoint. He's worked on Spider-Man. He's worked on, I mean, on and on. Like almost any character you can think of, he's pretty much worked on. So we were really, really fortunate to get him on the program.
So even though those two covers aren't available yet, you know it'll be worth it. If you've
Oh,
ever seen Adam's work, if you've ever seen Ken's work, yeah, go check it out. Don't take our word for it. Look at what they're capable of, and yeah, again, keep following the campaign. We're gonna do the slow reveals of those.
perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's. What else do we have here?
Scroll
I
down
we Let's see here.
the rewards. Let's go through some of the rewards.
Let's go through the words. Okay. One of the things you could do is that when you go and you hit the actual page, we got, and just quick shout out to Aaron Burr. Aaron Burr has been fantastic. Aaron Burr is our designer who helped design a lot of these pieces for the Kickstarter and will also be helping design the book itself. So he was on board for Dracula and on board now for Frankenstein. But he did these really cool little slideshows. So if you want a little taste of what's in the book, as you could see on the screen, it does give you some cool little slideshows.
Hmm. And again, go. We can easily. There's so many artists, too many to go through right now. But rest assured, we've got a lot of talent who have worked on a lot of different things that you would be familiar with. So
Absolutely.
definitely go through that list of artists and look at their credits.
And one of the things when I did curate the list of these folks is I really wanted to get a vast and a whole bunch of different types of styles. And you could see just looking at these slideshows. You know, we have painters, we have digital artists. Some are, more on the nose in terms of the actual look that comes from the book. Other ones are, taking their own sort of again vision of the story and of those quotes and doing their own thing. So you're gonna get a little bit of everything in here.
For sure.
All right, so
So we've talked about the prints, we've talked about the books. How about those totes, eh?
oh yes, so this is a little pet project of mine that I wanted to do. Um, so these totes, I'm trying to get actually a better picture. But anyway, there's one if you just want a tote and then you want a book, you could get the totally awesome totally awesome uh tier. And what the totes are, they are a high quality bag, and it's a fairly large bag too. And what we've done is we put some of the artist's art on the totes. So here let me see if I could get a better here. That's a better one right here. So we could get Mr. Manclaus, or we could get Vokes. If you like sort of the traditional um, sequential type art. Neil Vokes did a sequential piece, and it's in black and white. It looks perfect, and it looks fantastic on a tote. We also have Ron Sutton, which is sort of a more traditional style piece that's on there.
Ron
I picked
Sutton, best known for his work on Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, one of my favorite comics.
Fantastic. Yeah, and it's beautiful. I picked Kevin's because it's a very powerful, bright piece, and I think it's going to look fantastic on the tote itself. And then the last one I picked was Katie Sawatsky. So Katie Sawatsky's piece is a really very moody rendition of I guess essentially grave robbers, and it reminds me a lot of Gary the Grave Robber. So I put that also on another tote. So what you could do is you could either as an add-on, or you could go into the tier where you get the book, the soft cover, and the tote, and then you could choose whatever one you want to get. And if you want more than one, then absolutely you could add them on as an add-on as well.
Perfect.
We have here the mini prints. So if you don't get one of those tiers that include the mini prints, they are a $15 value, and I've included from David Day, Tony Moy, Daniel Govar, Jim Terry, Andrew Dorland, and Kelly Williams. So we got a great cross section. So we have 4 of them that depict the monster, and then we also have 2 of them that depict Victor Frankenstein himself.
And now, for those who missed the Dracula Visions book, you've got a very limited amount of stuff left over, including the books. The books, by the end of the year, are likely to sell out, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, they're gonna be gone. I didn't print enough apparently, which is not a bad thing. So we are adding them on because there are going to be some new, what I think, new fans. So I'm assuming that yeah, I'm assuming that we're going to have folks that are going to want the entire collection. So we're going to want the Dracula book, and they're going to want the Frankenstein book. So of my available prints that I have left for prints of the books, we are offering them up as options as well. So you'll be able to pick up the original soft cover, which was the cover created by Adam Gorham. And then, of course, we have the very limited one left, which is the hardcovers cover by Eisner winner Ramon Perez.
And just to clarify, Martin didn't mean auctions, he meant add-ons. So in the add-on section,
Did I say?
you are able to add on. And again, there's limited quantities available. I think there's only a couple of dozen of each, if at best, of these. So you've got the soft cover and the hard cover. And these are also available bundled, right? In the Monster Mash.
Absolutely. Yeah. So
Okay,
we do
and
have a bundle.
let's keep
Uh,
scrolling. Let's keep scrolling to
yep.
see the other Dracula items. And again, you'll be able to get them in the Monster Mash bundles at a slightly discounted
Absolutely.
bundled price.
So we have Stephen on. Do you have a link? Yes, we will post a link here, and absolutely, that's a good point. We should probably put a link up, shouldn't we?
There wasn't one in the description?
Let's get that up there. Sorry, you're gonna see me do this live.
That's okay. That's okay. But in terms of what's available in the Dracula and
There we go.
Frankenstein Monster Mash bundles, you have the coin, the enamel pin, and again, the 2 sets of mini prints left over. And again, I think there might only be 15 available of each of the Monster Mash bundles
Yeah,
as well.
they're
Yeah,
very limited just because of how many books I have remaining
we
from that original run.
and we have the soft cover Monster Mash and the hardcover Monster Mash. So your
Yep.
choice. Let's have a look at the coin and the enamel pin.
All right, so let's move down. The other thing we also have available from the Dracula Visions is the original mini print set. So Ho Che Anderson, Becca Kinsey, Ron Sutton, Sam Agro, Sandy Carruthers, Sean Daly, and we also have the risque art ones by Ho Che Anderson, Becca. So that we're going to have to change the names there. Sorry, a little typo there, but we'll get those fixed. But we have some risque ones if you're interested as well, and we do have the Dracula coin. That is very limited. It is a large metallic coin,
It's a
based on
hefty one. It's like 2 inches, and it's
yeah.
almost like a medallion.
Exactly. So we have one side we have the Sam Agro Dracula piece, and then on the other side we have Gerhard's uh, castle, Dracula's castle on
And
the other
Sam
side.
Agro, best known for, I guess, he did the storyboards on a lot of the movies in the Saw franchise. Gerhard, of course, legendary artist on Cerebus, the Aardvark.
Absolutely. And then we also have the glow in the dark enamel pins, based on the art of Neil Vokes. So that those are also really cool to
And
have
Neil
on there.
Vokes has some great credits as well. I remember him from RoboCop, or sorry, Robotech, back in the day, and he's also done things like Superman Adventures based on the animated series.
Exactly. Yeah, so those are all available as well, if you're looking to catch up. Then we have, obviously you could pick up additional, which will make a great gift. You could you could pick up some additional copies of the book, which are all available as well.
Hmm. Now, how about we wrap up by showing the video?
I don't know if the video will stream very well.
Oh, okay. No
Yeah,
worries.
so I
No
wouldn't do
worries.
that.
That's all good.
But I do encourage everybody to check out the video. I'll play it, but I don't think
You
it'll
know what?
show
That's
very well.
okay. Let's let them go. The link is on there. Make sure you go check out the video. I'm sure the video will also be posted over on the YouTube and the other social media as
Oh
well.
my goodness, we have 11 backers already.
Fantastic. Shout
All
out to those
right.
11.
Oh wow, that's fantastic. I get so excited. I gotta tell you, especially on the first few days, I'm like checking every few minutes
Mhm.
to see how we're doing.
There you go.
Um, so look out for that. We do have a couple of kickoff videos that I'll be sending out as well. But most importantly, go check out the Kickstarter. Get yourself a treat. Get yourself a little very cool art book that you could throw on a table, something you'd be proud of to put on your shelf. And oh, now we're up to 12 backers. Look at
Woohoo!
that.
Thank you, number 12.
Yeah. So, thank you everybody that has contributed to the book, that has helped promote, that is, all the artists, folks like Emmanuel, folks like, all the folks that have just shown up and completely shown up to promote and support this amazing book. So,
Andrew at Heroes Tales.
Andrew at
Out in
Heroes
Cambridge.
Tale. Um, can we just? I just want to quickly talk at it, and we're gonna have more videos like this throughout the entire campaign, but a couple of quick things I wanna throw out there. One, we have the Sketchel Media tomorrow, so we're gonna have Paul on there. We're gonna have Beck on there. We're gonna have um, Sandy Carruthers will be on there as well. And like it's going to be a really fun show, and we're going to be doing some original art, and we're going to be ending the auction on Friday the 13th. Can you believe that there's a Friday the 13th in October? It's like an extra Christmas. Anyway, then on the 21st, we have our promotional show, which is the Halloween Horror Bash at the Hero's Tale in Cambridge. So you
This
can
is a
come check
live
that out.
event in
This is a live event.
Southern Ontario.
10 different artists will be there on hand. So you could check out their wares. I highly suggest you do that. And we're also going to have cosplayers who you can take pictures with. Crystal will be there, dressed as Frankenstein, so we'll be able to take pictures. And we're also going to be having at the end of the month, if you happen to be there, we'll be at Frightmare at the Falls, pretty much closing off the entire thing, where you'll be able to see myself, Sam will be there, Beckett will be there, and you'll be able to chat in person, and we could talk about the book itself. Oh, and oh, sorry, I'm all over the place.
No, no, just
Going back to the 21st at Hero's Tale, I will have some of the original art from both the Dracula books and the Frankenstein books, so that you could see some of how the original art looks like. And we may have a couple for sale as well there too.
so just reminding, just to put into context as well, because not all the folks viewing this are located in the Southern Ontario region of Canada, but that's where these events are taking place. So Frightmare in the Falls is located in the Canadian side of Niagara Falls,
Yep.
and Hero's Tale is in Cambridge, Ontario. Have a look at the socials to keep up with those events.
Fantastic. We are now up to lucky 13 backers.
There we go. Sounds like a good place to end the stream to me.
All right, folks. There'll be more of this. Look out for stretch goals if you can. It'll mean the world to us if you could share this out to your friends and family. Yeah, so I know everybody usually has that friend that is into horror, that is into art, or even into the classics. So definitely will help us out. And my intention is to do many more books like this. So the more that you could spread the word, the more it'll help us get those out there.
And wishing everyone a happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Give yourself the Canadian Thanksgiving gift of Frankenstein Visions.
Uh, absolutely, absolutely. All right. So again, thank you, Sam, for all your help. We're gonna wrap it up here. Cheers, everyone. Where it go? Bye, everyone.